Okay, so do we have a makeup or a breakup here? What would you do in this situation? Because they say my fiance waited way too long to disclose this. In the email, it says, my fiance and I were watching a show where a woman got an abortion without telling her partner. In the episode, the boyfriend didn't even know that she was pregnant. She found out at the doctor and scheduled the abortion on her own. And while we were watching, I said, I didn't think that was fair to the guy. And that's when my fiance pushed back on me and then dropped something that completely caught me off guard. She admitted that in her early and mid-20s, she had 2 abortions with 2 different partners and never told either of them. Hearing that hit me hard. I got upset. Not because of the abortions themselves, but because she never shared that part of her past with me. I feel like something that significant should come up before getting engaged. And now she's saying it was her personal business and that I have no right to feel betrayed. But I do. And if I'm being honest, it's also turned me off a bit. Am I wrong for feeling this way, or is this truly something she had no obligation to tell me?
Go on.
I think you should talk about this with her and, moving forward, see if she thinks that was a mistake or if she feels like, she might do it again in the future and you would never know either way.
I would be absolutely heartbroken if I found out someone was pregnant, they never told me, and then had an abortion. Not even a conversation, not even a talk. I don't even know about that. Whether you call me wrong, whether you call me right, that's just how I would feel. I would feel devastated if I didn't know about that.
Well, it questions what might happen in your relationship because she doesn't believe in full disclosure when she is with somebody, and that is concerning. Now, how you do or don't feel about the abortions and what she did, that could be an issue as well. And if you're going to marry somebody, one, you want to know that you're marrying somebody that's going to be forthcoming with you, and when they've got a tough thing to discuss, they're not going to make big decisions on their own and keep it a secret from you. So to me, that would be an out right then and there. And it's about how she feels now. If she was like very apologetic, be like going, I was so young and dumb, I can't believe I didn't tell them. Man, I learned that was just terrible. If she had that approach, then maybe like, all right, she's learned from her mistakes. But if she doubles down and she's like, I did the right thing and that was my right and it was my choice and blah, 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 I'd be like, well, for me personally, I'd be like, I disagree with that. I think that should have been a group decision.
I think there's some kind of misconception that some dudes are just, okay, whatever you got to do, I'm cool with it. There are men out there that would be devastated because that's a kid that they helped produce.
Absolutely.
We can't act like a man can't have feelings and emotions about something like that.
If I'm marrying somebody, you want it to be a partnership. You really do. You want to have a say in the things that are going on. And if you're entering a relationship realizing that she's going to make a lot of decisions on her own and will not even confer with you.
That's it. That's the part of it. The important stuff, you want to know that she's going to let you be a part of it.
Yeah. So if she's doubling down on that now and she would do it again, then yeah, you got to.
I don't care that she even doubled down on it. I think what she did was not a very cool thing, and it's heartbreaking.
Sure, absolutely.
I don't need a second time for that one.
Well, the question is, did she learn from it? Does she regret her decisions?
Yeah, you could say that about anything that people do to anybody. Did you learn from it? Doesn't mean the hurt doesn't still stay or linger or bother you.
Look, it's a conversation that you should probably have with her because you're expressing that it's making you upset. And you got to deal with these things before you get married to somebody. You got to make sure you're on the same page and that you care about the same things. And if she's like, no, my body, my choice completely, don't have to tell you nothing, even if you're my husband, that might not be the girl for you.
This isn't like I left the pizza at the restaurant and forgot it. This is a matters of the heart situation, and it should be treated like a matters of the heart situation.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You can give us your thoughts. Is that a makeup or a breakup for you? And this email wants to know if they need to be contesting their girlfriend's wine drinking. Apparently, when she gunks down the beverage, she becomes a completely different person, getting all touchy and flirty and way too comfortable with other people.
Well, let's not judge her.
Okay.
Oh, I've already heard enough. This is a no for me, dog.
When there are other hot guys around, there are lingering touches, and she's laughing too hard at their jokes. Even my friends have kind of noticed, and last weekend at a party, she told my buddy, if I met you before him, things would be so much different.
Oh. Ooh, that's not good.
I asked her about it. He then asked her about it, and she's like, did I say that? And he's like, yeah, you did. Now, I don't think she's cheating, but it's embarrassing, and it's happening more often. I find it'd be very disrespectful.
Some people have a tough time admitting they have an alcohol problem because I think sometimes in their head, they think an alcohol problem is you're screaming and throwing things off the wall and punching people. And alcohol issues show its ugly face in many forms. And I've seen it happen where someone starts drinking and they get all weird and flirty and odd. And that's a form of themselves being completely different because they've got spirits going through their system. And then they'll act like, oh, no, I haven't changed. It was just my 5th bottle of wine. It did nothing to me.
Yeah.
You're insecure. I can't, hug on a few guys?
Oh, my gosh, you are so insecure. All I was doing was necking with Jake. Give me a break.
He told her, he's like, you need to stop drinking wine. I'm tired of going out and being embarrassed. And she's like, don't try to control me. And that's all I had to hear.
My bottle, my choice.
Yeah.
You may not be right for each other.
Well, both these emails are people that want to be uncooperative and they want it completely their way in the relationship, and they're not taking the considerations of their partners into their decision making. And if you're not going to do that, that's not a relationship, and don't be in those kind of relationships.
You do have to compromise on stuff. If not, it's not going to work.
Don't be in relationships that somebody does not care about your feelings whatsoever.
It won't work long term.
No,
stay single.
It's fun in the beginning if she's really hot, and you put up with a lot if she's really hot. But then if you're thinking about like settling down and you see things that are just blatantly horrible and disrespectful, that's not the girl you marry.
Also, too, it's embarrassing to the point you have other outside forces coming to you to let you know, hey, your girl's drinking and it's weird. So you're not imagining things. And sometimes people like to act like it's all in your head.
Yeah.
It's all in your head.